such an iconic film. I think everyone has heard of it,
Yes.
and everyone's dressed up for fancy dress party. Did you used to watch it when you were younger?
So I never really watched it. You know when you're like in your Sunday ballet school, Fame would always be the one that was like an iconic song, wouldn't it? It's like, oh my god. I remember being the one to, you know, like open it up with like the kick and stuff, and I was like that as a kid, and so I grew up with the songs and stuff, and so obviously knowing, but never really wasn't my era. Obviously I've watched every single version of it now. Our production is a real touch on like the dark side of like growing up, teenage lives, wanting to sort of do well in the performing arts world, really.
I'm going to watch it at the end of the month, so look forward to seeing those
Please
little
just
elements. Oh yeah! Your character Iris, trained classical dancer. Can you tell us a bit more about the training that you had? And
So I danced since I was 3 with like my ballet teacher. Like she was our second mum. She was like the ballet teacher that you adored. You wouldn't want to, you know, put a foot wrong. You respected her so much, which I think was important growing up. Is that you learn discipline. I did learn discipline through ballet and respect and self-respect sort of thing. She encouraged me, Francine Garten, to go and try and audition for like dance colleges and stuff. And my mum was poor, super poor. She tried to sell books to like make money for me. She wrote to people. She wrote to Matthew Kelly. I think Matthew Kelly gave us 100 quid.
Amazing.
Thank you, Matthew Kelly. And I got a scholarship for Hammond. So really lucky. Prestigious ballet classical training. Like it's amazing. What I got. That was like 10 years ago. And obviously doing Hollyoaks, I'd not been able to step my foot in the studio. So it's been 10 years. I'm 30 years old. I'm not scared, but yeah. Like coming back to dancing now, it's been like my childhood dream. And I've been able to do it now as an adult.
Do you feel like you've come full circle?
Completely. And I've been luckily enough to have an acting career in Hollyoaks in the middle, but still achieving like my dreams, which is what I've always wanted to do as a kid. So you were so self-conscious as a kid doing it, aren't you? And like you're growing up and your body's changing, you're wearing leotard, so there's all those crazy weird things that happen. You're looking at yourself, like it's the weirdest situation, isn't it? But when you're older, doing a first class for the first time is like so scary because you're like, oh, but then you pour your heart out through dance, don't you? And then afterwards you're like, that is the best hour that you just want to carry on and you just want to keep going back. And the way you move as an adult is completely different because you've got so much more confidence and more about your body, I suppose. And when they say squeeze your butt, do this, pull up, you go, oh.
Iris, your character, she puts on this facade of being rich and wealthy and sort of upper class. Is it easy to be drawn into sort of pretending or hiding behind being something that you're not in the world that you're in? Yeah,
I think personally for me, so acting, obviously you pretend like you're acting, it's a different character. And in the real world, when I've done reality now and I'm like screwed because everyone knows how I cry and what I look like, so I can't hide anymore. I'd say that growing up, you sort of do think, oh, I can't cry, I've got to hide this and that. But nowadays, I am like, guys, I am sad. My friends save my life a lot of the time, and so I can't hide things. They either think they know already, they're like, Georgie, are you okay? Yeah, or I'll find out from them as well. I'll be like, what are you doing? Why have you not spoken to me for 2 days? And they'll be like, I'm sad. It's a lot harder too when you've got your best friends around. I think that's really important in this career. Iris Kelly sort of doesn't have that, and she finds that in a romantic situation with Tyrone Jackson, and that's how they become so tight and so much chemistry, is because she opens up to him because she is so scared and that she's poor. Because I think as a kid you think that kind of thing, if you've not got the right outfit, if you've not got the right trainers, then it's a big deal. It deals with so much issues. It's so good. It's so good.
It's like therapy.
It is.
That your friends what keep you grounded then.
100%.
And your family,
Yeah, my mum, my friends, they take the mick out of me. That's why I love them. I've got like friends from school. I've got like my oldest friend. So lucky that although I went away for 8 years in Hollyoaks and moved to a city, that I would force myself and force them to keep in touch because it's important.
We talked a little bit before about dance never really leaves you, but how did you prepare for your rehearsal? You said you had 10 years off dance.
Basically just rehearsals have been enough because it's mind-boggling. When your mind has gone away from making your body move, it takes a little while to like reconnect it. Because obviously my mind has been learn words. So I could be given a script of like 4 pages and just learn it off by heart. Like training with Hollyoaks and being told, you're having this scene today, do this. And you panic, but then you go, I can do this. So obviously a bit of panic helps. But rehearsals have been so intense, like every single day with everyone. And some of them have just graduated, some of the kids, and they're like young, fun, they're like so into it, they're so amazing. Like, I'm so lucky to be with them in this because they're just so on it, they're so brilliant.
Did you feel self-conscious at all?
Like, yeah, there was a moment where I thought, I sweat a lot more than these girls. I'm just feeling like my hair is so cute. I am working. But that's the thing is that all your training comes back. You have to do it full out every single time, and you know now to be better. You just gotta try harder, and that's a lot of things as well. Is so much hard work goes into this. Is that you just don't see it. You just think, oh, she's doing that now. Oh, this happens now. But really, behind the scenes, it's like, oh my god, it's so hard.
Are you on point then in the production? Do you go on point?
I can do point. The fact that the tour's a year and a lot of the stages are raked, I don't want to do it and then have to come off it. And the floor's black, glossy, shine, high gloss. So I don't want to jeopardise a future rest of the shows for a one night of a brilliant point shoot. And I'd love to do point all the way through it, but it's just not ideal. So there's other dance routines in it, like a street dance and like other things. So it's the change of shoes. You know how long it takes to put a point shoe on. There's just no time.
How quickly can you put a pair of point shoes on?
I'm like tying my trainers. Like I'm undoing laces. It's so fast paced. This show. It's incredible.
What point shoes do you wear then, and what model do you wear?
They would have been from college, so it's I think the block, but also they would have been measured for probably not a heel shoe anymore. I probably wore a lot more heels and my heels probably molded it more fit. Having long toenails does not help, which is a memory. A shellac? Did I have that when I was 12? No.
One drag run and
it's just gone, hasn't it? In one sweep.
It's just gone.
There's all new things.
What's your favourite ballet move?
I love a grown back man from the corner. Chassé pas de bourrée.
I think that's the most iconical linking step, isn't it?
It feels fantastic to do. I hate jumps. I hate them. I can't work them out. It's like maths. I could do them, but if you tell me them, I'd be like, no, under, over, no.
It's complicated.
I don't want. Yeah, just do it.
I watched you on Dancing on Ice. Definitely Team Jorgie on that one. The technique to like dance and then ice skating is completely different.
Completely. Not your ballet body, is it?
How did you adapt to that then?
So you have to be up high at ballet, everything up, tucked in, skating, stick it out, push it down. Everything was completely different. And it only took me to about like week 4 where I was like, oh, I control my feet. I do that. Like, it took a long time to forget all the technique of ballet, but also keep grace.
It's the same Bonnie Langford is on it. The performance element is already there, and that sort of upper body carriage, the poise and the grace, you can see that the dancers, you keep that. So you kept that really well.
Yeah, and like you said, I think only dancers would know. Like, when you go into Ice, you're like, whoa.
I thought we'd do some quick fire questions. High bun or low bun?
Oh, this is what I'm about. What's more elegant? He's quite trendy for a low bun, but I like a high bun.
Yes,
a classic.
Okay. Canvas or leather ballet shoes?
Canvas.
Pancake or romantic tutu?
Pancake.
Trash bag or leg warmers?
Leg warmers. Mum's making mine.
Bar or centre work?
Bar. I love bar.
Allegro or adage?
I do love an adage. I love to just float into it. I'm going to say adage for the quick fire.
Cake or crisps?
Crisps.
And
cake. Oh my god.
Okay, lastly, what advice would you give to anyone who's wanting to pursue a career in dance or a career on the stage?
It is the hardest thing ever. If you are not fully immersed into the hard work, if you think you're going to have an easy ride, then it's not for you. You're like fave, full of sweat. You have to take criticism and make that into a good thing, because you will get criticised no matter what. So really, if I ever get criticised, I use it as a good thing.
Thank you very much, that's me. Oh my gosh.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for my present.